Hi everybody! This video will be a review on solving and graphing inequalities. Now, equations have an equal sign. Inequalities have an inequality sign. We solve inequalities exactly the same way we solve regular equations, except for one little thing. And that is, if at any point in solving your inequality, you multiply or divide by a negative number, the inequality sign will flip. Let's go right ahead and see an example of this. We're going to solve this inequality exactly like we'd solve a regular equation. So since the 8 is being added to both sides, just subtracting 8 from both sides, these cancel, and we have negative 2x is greater than 10. All right, so here we have negative 2 being multiplied by x. So to get the x alone, like we normally would, let's divide each side by negative 2. These cancel, and we're left with x. Oh wait, we just divided by a negative number. So instead of being greater than, our sign is going to flip and become a less than sign. 10 divided by negative 2 is negative 5. And this will be our answer. Now on to graphing. We're going to just make a couple points for ourselves. On the number line, it's not less than or equal to, so we're having an open circle around negative 5, and x is less than negative 5, so it's going to go towards all the numbers that are less than negative 5. Alright, so let's solve and graph. 6m plus 1 is less than 3m minus 8, and we're going to do that just like a regular equation. So we notice that there's a variable on both sides and a constant on both sides. So we're going to try to make some stuff cancel out. So we notice 1 is being added to the left side, so let's subtract 1 from both sides. These cancel. We have 6m is less than 3m minus 9. All right, we still have a variable on both sides, so let's make one of them cancel. This 3m is positive, so we can subtract 3m from both sides. 6m minus 3m is 3m. It's less than, these cancel, negative 9. All right, the m's not alone yet. It's being multiplied by 3. So let's undo that multiplication and divide by 3, making these ones cancel. We have m is less than negative 3. On to graphing. Make a couple points for yourself. All right. Now it's less than, so it's an open circle. If it was less than or equal to, it would be a closed circle. And m is less than negative 3, so we're going to point to all the numbers that are less than negative 3. All right, let's try another one. We have n over 3 minus 8 is greater than or equal to negative 2. So we notice the 8 is being subtracted, so let's add it to both sides. These cancel, and we're left with n over 3 is greater than or equal to 6. Now the fraction bar here indicates division, so to undo that, we multiply both sides by 3 so that they simplify out over here. So we're left with n is greater than or equal to 18. Good. So let's graph it. Make a couple points for ourselves. Now this time it's greater than or equal to, which means that our circle is going to be closed. And n is greater than or equal to 18, so we're pointing our arrow towards the numbers that are greater than or equal to 18. Good. All right, let's try this one. We have negative 2.2 times t is greater than 11. Now since it's negative 2.2 being multiplied by t, we will make that cancel out by dividing each side by negative 2.2. These cancel, and we have t. Oh wait, again, we divided by negative 2.2. So we have to remember the sign, instead of being greater than, flips to become a less than sign. And then if you use your calculator, 11 divided by negative 2.2 will give you negative 5. And that's it. Let's graph. Set up a couple points for yourself. And it's less than, not less than or equal to, so our circle is going to be open on negative 5. And its t is less than negative 5, so our arrow is pointing to all the numbers that are less than negative 5. For extra inequality practice, go ahead and pause the video to try this one on your own. Then come back and check your work. Again, pause the video and try this one on your own. Then come back to check your work. All right, good job.